Vas con todas las morras por unas chelas. Puro fierro caliente.
I wasn't ready for that.
¡Queremos banda de Confuror!
I'm like, who said A?
¿Quién dijo que A?
Alright.
Muy bien.
And how many said B?
¿Y quiénes son los niños?
How much do y'all live?
No, ya lo sueltan. ¿Tengo yo?
¿Cuánto ejercicio hacen? How much do you lift? ¿Cuánto levantan? ¿Cuánto lo levantan? Levantar.
Alec, how do you say, do you even lift, bro, in Spanish?
It's a translation, kind of. ¿Acaso haces ejercicio, güey?
¡Muchas fierro o qué!
I want that on a t-shirt.
Alright, so before we reveal the answers to you,
Entonces, antes de revelar las respuestas y lo que significan,
that's the last one, right?
That was the last one, yes.
esta fue la última.
Paco, are you still here?
Paco, ¿sigues por acá?
Paco.
Yeah, hi.
Paco, pariente.
No te escapes. No huyas, cobarde.
Paco, you're a panda, right?
Paco, eres un panda, ¿verdad?
Proudly a panda, yeah. Proudly a panda, yeah.
Proudly.
Orgullosamente, un oso panda.
You took the test?
I did.
How many A's did you get?
¿Cuántas As tuviste?
Six.
6.
6 A's. Huh?
6 As.
Clicker. So if you got 5 to 8
Si tienes
A's,
de 5 a 8 As,
you are
eres
the silver roll. You can start calling him Paco Fox.
así que llámelo Paco Panda Rojo.
It was the really nice black and white photo. Yeah, sorry.
How many of you got
¿Cuántos de ustedes
5 to 8 A's?
obtuvieron de 5 a 8 As?
Congratulations.
Felicidades.
You are all foxes.
Son zorros.
How many of you got 5 to 8 B's?
¿Cuántos de ustedes obtuvieron de 5 a 8 Bs?
Get out of here.
No le hagan caso.
How many of you were 50-50?
¿Quiénes de ustedes obtuvieron la mitad de la mitad?
3 y 5.
I guess you're a hybrid.
Creo que son una especie de híbrido mestizo, la verdad.
You're half good.
Están más o menos.
I happen to be a proud representative of the folk community, okay?
Tengo por aquí un representante de la comunidad Polfa.
That was a question.
¿Por aquí hay alguien? ¿Algún Polfa? ¿Algún digno representante que se anime? ¿Qué no hay? ¿No hay polvos por acá?
Really, only one folk?
¿Solo uno de verdad?
Is that it? There's no more of you out there? I
¿No
saw
hay
more
más polvos?
hands.
¿No hay más gente con unas polvas?
I am so outnumbered.
Nos supera tanto el número.
So we were really not expecting a 2-hour panel, and we have an hour to kill.
Esto nos falta como una hora más para matar. ¿Por qué no esperamos que nos van a dar 2 horas?
You guys have any ideas?
¿Tienen ideas?
Sing.
What was it? Between who?
Charades.
Any ideas, Majira? You guys want to do a Q&A with
¿Pueden hacer preguntas y respuestas con Majira?
Yes.
You mean you want him to answer in Spanish?
Yes.
¿Ayuda en español? tener traductor?
I'm sorry, they have it out for you today.
I almost failed Spanish in high school. This
Casi reprobé español en la prepa.
is really hard.
Es muy difícil. Es muy difícil.
I mean, we could flip this and ask them questions.
O puedes voltearlo y después hacer preguntas a
Maybe.
Yeah, ooh, even better, we could make you guys dance.
ellos. Podemos ver que ustedes bailen.
What will we be?
I don't know. I honestly thought we would take way more time to get through that quiz than this. You were too fast.
De hecho, pensé que iban a tardar más tiempo en responder el quiz. Ustedes son bastante veloces.
I knew I should have made it 40 questions.
Ah,
So I think we're going to settle with, let's just do a Q&A and see how that feels.
Preguntas y respuestas, ¿les parece?
If you have questions for either of these fluffy people,
Cualquiera de estos dos solitos, pues adelante.
because I don't think you have a Q&A session here, do you?
Porque creo que
I have a Q&A session tomorrow.
tengo mañana.
So this is like the super early, like, preview.
Esto podría ser un teaser
The good questions.
de buenas preguntas.
This is mildly awkward.
Esto puede ser un poco.
Well, I didn't say they couldn't ask me questions either. I'm just not fluffy.
Yo no dije que no me pueden preguntar a mí, solo que yo no
Tengo.
estoy todo pachoncito.
I'm just going to ask the obvious question. Does anybody have a question?
Ok, primero la pregunta más obvia. ¿Hay preguntas?
Boom, in the white shirt.
El chico de blanco.
player.
What's the word?
Hi. So I have two questions, if you don't mind.
Two questions.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. My first question was, do you play any other instruments besides piano?
I play guitar, I sing a little bit, but anything that has a piano surface on it I can play. So be it like an organ, accordion, piano. A melodica, the world's most annoying instrument. There's ever seen these things like this? I can barely fit this in my lap. Let's just get dirty.
My second question was, you could allow me to play a certain song that you have in the Blessed Radius album of yours?
Now, hang on a second. Technically, that's Pepper's, not mine.
Well,
Technically.
no, that was
That's okay though, we'll probably end up playing Stop Blast Radius at our concert, so I just want to.
I'd love to hear it, because I wrote a solo for it, like an electric guitar.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, I've got a question for Majira.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Where's Harry?
Yikes.
Guys,
He's taking a nap.
He's good. He's at home. That's all you need to know.
I have a question for Majira.
Yes.
As a content creator or YouTuber, how does it look to be the inspiration for a lot of upcoming people?
The contrast between those two questions is astronomical.
Hay una diferencia entre esas dos últimas preguntas que va del cielo a la tierra.
Oh my gosh. Everything's going wrong. I don't know, like, I don't really think about how I'm like an inspiration to people. I kind of just do what I love to do. And if that allows people to feel inspired, then I think that's really great and it makes me really happy.
No me pongo a pensar realmente de qué manera es en la que estoy impactando, simplemente hago lo que me gusta y el saber que a otras personas les está gustando lo que hago me hace sentir muy feliz.
But I kind of just do my own thing and keep a goal in mind, and I just go with that.
Pero simplemente hago lo que quiero, tengo un objetivo en la mente y sigo con eso. Me voy a lo que voy, a lo que me truje change.
for example, what is your before getting to play routine? What do you do? Do you do some kind of relaxation before you have to perform, or do you just jump at it?
Oh, you mean like before we go on stage and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, we still get stage fright when we get nervous because I always tell people who are also performers, the day you don't get nervous going onto stage is the day you don't care. So you can be on stage for the first time, you can be super nervous. Anytime I'm going on stage, we still get nervous as well. Me and Pepper, like we always have to deal with it. But before it, I mean, we always make sure our set list is in order. We give each other cuddles and we say, hey, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be fine. And we go up there and we just do the best freaking show we possibly can. That's really all there is to it.
No es que se nos acabe el miedo, el pánico escénico, eso siempre nos sigue pasando todavía hasta la fecha. Pero antes del concierto, pues nos damos los apapachos, nos abrazamos, decimos que todo va a estar bien, nos echamos porras y es algo con lo que aprendes a vivir.
Si podías estudiarte con nosotros, en Go, o
Wait, what I do?
Oh, nunca me has apapachado antes de un show.
You can cuddle during a show.
Puedes venir aquí a que te apapacho.
So now we're gonna have to come like way more often, so like we can make up for the ones.
Tenemos pues que apapacharte más seguido para poder cumplir con la deuda que quedamos.
It's kind of not like it's not like a kind of, it's kind of more like a,
Ese es el tipo de apapachos
it's
que
kind of
nos
more
damos.
like that.
Nunca me han dado apapachos de pánico antes. Me gusta. Por allá.
This was Foxmore. I've seen you try to play piano on the first hit, but have you ever tried to play guitar on the first hit?
Oh, actually, not really, because I've noticed when you're playing guitar in person, you have to have a certain type of hand paw for it. With the piano, like with my hand paws, they're more like gloves, silk, so I still get the finger movement there, but if I'm wearing those paws on guitar, like it's much more tricky to string the guitar. So I think what you get is you get like hand paws that have like just your fingertips slightly sticking out at the very end, and that kind of helps. But I've never tried it, no, but if I was to get the right hand paws, I would certainly give it a try.
Sería más fácil tocar la guitarra con full swing si tuviera unos pequeños orificios en los dedos para poder sacar los dedos y moverlos por las cuerdas y tocar la diferente tesitura, pero por el momento no.
Es el de gorra.
This is a question for both. Which will be your philosophy of life if you would choose?
It's getting deep.
So I have more of a quote that I follow, and it goes like, "A fool sleeps when he's tired. A wise man sleeps when he can." And I follow that pretty much in my daily life. It's kind of just like you could work really hard to get something done, or you can keep putting it off and just go to bed.
Yo sigo una filosofía de vida que se resume en una frase más que nada, que dice, el tonto duerme cuando se siente cansado, el hombre sabio duerme cuando puede. Me gusta concentrarme en lo que quiero hacer y perseguir mi objetivo y no descansar hasta que lo logro.
So I guess for me, like the two huge things in my life is music and travel. So those two things play like a huge role in it, because when you travel, you get to meet some amazing friends along the way. People that you want to spend the rest of your lives with is amazing in that aspect. Music, in a similar sense, for me, it helps you travel in different ways. It can allow you to reach people in certain ways that you can't with like a hug or like a talk. You can change people's views, you can change people's hearts. And for me, my philosophy in life is always, when you get a chance, go out there, travel, open your mind, open your heart, and see the world when you can.
Para mí, mi filosofía más bien se basa en torno a la música y el viajar. Porque por una parte, el viajar me permite conocer otras personas, conocer los amigos, gente con la que quiero pasar el resto de mi vida, tener nuevas experiencias y experimentar nuevas culturas. Y por otro lado, la música es una manera diferente de expresar los sentimientos, de poder cambiar los corazones, las mentes de las personas, como si fuera una especie de arrapacho a través de la música. ¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Excuse me, I have a question for Europe. What do you think is the best part and the worst of this family?
¿Cuál es la mejor parte que aparece?
The best part and the worst part of this family.
La mejor parte.
Best part fandom is the furries. it's the people you meet in this family. Like again, like as I said before, like it comes back to the sense when you're traveling as well. Like I've been to cons on every continent except Africa, which will change next year hopefully. But when you meet people, like you have that kind of like ambition in you to like make that the thing that makes you most proud to be in the fandom, because in the fandom you get people from all walks of life. You get police officers, you get lawyers, you get musicians, you get YouTubers, and that for me, that's what makes the fandom amazing. Is the people and it's the creativity. Maybe the bad aspects of the fandom, I'm not sure. Some people will say media, some people will say, oh, the cons are getting bigger and bigger, and I remember the good old days where like at the cons only like 2,000 people or you know, things like that. I think I really don't know what the worst thing is to me. Like I never try and look at that. Like I always try and see the positive side of things. Probably I think for me, the most negative aspect about being in the fandom is that because I travel so much, I miss home sometimes. That's nothing to do with the fandom. That's just my personal kind of thing that I have, I guess.
Para mí lo mejor del fandom es simplemente los furros, conocer a tanta gente diferente de tantos diferentes aspectos de la vida que tienen tantas diferentes habilidades en diferentes países y poder conocer amigos, señales en todas partes y compartir experiencias. Y pues en el lado negativo nunca me había puesto a pensar en algo negativo. Realmente hay gente que dice que era mejor cuando era más pequeño, que eran más íntimas las convenciones, que eran más formas más cercanas de convivir con otras personas y que a lo mejor no hay tanta multitud, pero realmente nunca me he puesto a pensar en el lado negativo del fandom. Tal vez puede ser la imagen que luego ponen los medios de comunicación, pero realmente no me enfoco en lo negativo.
I'll tell you the worst thing about the fandom.
Yo les diré lo que es lo peor del fandom.
The cats.
Why?
I'm only half today.
I kind of like cats as well.
¿Qué clase de camino de vida han elegido ellos?
You want to know the best thing about the fandom?
¿Saben qué es lo mejor del fandom?
The fact that we have people like Alf who can take Fox's monologue and translate it like that.
I hope you know we've been sitting here the whole time watching you like see translate that. And remember everything, like how?
We got.
Se hace lo que se puede, señores.
We actually get another like big cheer for Alf here, who's like doing the same thing.
Let me just start reading War and Peace and see how far you get.
Oh, come on, please don't. Tampoco ya nos llevamos así.
So before I come up with another terrible idea for this panel, any more questions?
Entonces, antes de hacer otra introducción, ¿alguna otra pregunta?
Absolutely perfect.
Excelente.
I'm just like.
Yeah, so for my Majira, what made you choose photography for career, and for Confuror, what made you choose music?
I guess for me, music was like something I was always going to do. When I was 3, 4 years old, like as soon as I could climb up on a piano stool, I would not come off it. Like my parents would have to like drag me away to school and stuff. Like music for me was always in my heart. It was my passion. I would go and listen to music, and I would come back and I would sit on the piano and try and learn how that song went. And that's how I developed my technique. A lot of it was self-taught, and you know, I guess that's why I've done music for such a long time, is because like from the get-go, like I knew it was going to be something that is what I wanted to do and nothing else. So it was a case of like, you know, my grandmother having a piano and me like just being obsessed with it.
Yo creo que esto viene desde que yo era pequeño, desde que yo tenía 3 o 4 años, cuando me dio un piano mi abuelo, siempre me ponía a tocar, trataba de sacar las canciones a partir de oído, siempre supe que esto iba a ser lo mío, y de hecho incluso hubo una época en la que mis papás me tenían casi que arrancar del piano para poder llevarme a la escuela. Siempre fue mi pasión y mi motivación.
I'm gonna be completely real with you.
Voy a ser totalmente sincero con ustedes.
I don't know.
No tengo ni idea.
It just kind of happened, and I just went with it, and I saw an opportunity, and I took it.
Simplemente pasó, sucedió, vi una oportunidad y la tomé.
Now we're here.
Y pues, hemos aquí.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Why you choose a fox for your first?
I guess we're gonna have the same answer here. It's because it's like, well, for me personally, it's my favorite animal. Like I've always admired foxes when I was young. I like to. Oh boy, he's gone.
Creo que es una respuesta muy similar a la que hemos tenido los dos. Creo que simplemente porque era mi animal favorito, desde que era un pequeño también me gustaba.
So all the mythology, all the stories I would learn, and when I discovered the furry fandom, there was only one choice for me. It was a fox.
Y también por todas las fábulas de niños también, pues porque escuchaba cuando descubrí el furry fandom, pues evidentemente lo que me quedó de opción fue ser un zorro.
So I took this quiz.
Entonces, pues yo hice un examen por ahí.
And I got between 5 and 8 A's.
Y me salieron entre 5 y 8 A's en un examen por ahí.
No. The real reason is because I kind of just designed a character and it looked like a fox. So I just kind of went with it.
La razón real es que diseñé un personaje y por los colores como que se parecía a un zorro y dije, pues ya, va.
Hey, Kiwi, you're a fox. Why don't you answer?
Kiwi, tú eres un zorro. ¿Por qué no también nos dices por qué eres un zorro?
You're not exempt from this.
No te vas a escapar de esta.
¿Por qué?
Sí, ¿por qué?
Sí, ¿por qué?
That's a really hard question to answer.
No es una pregunta muy difícil de responder.
I actually started out as a wolf, believe it or not, many years ago.
De hecho, hace muchos años empecé siendo un lobo. Más alto, sí.
I would tell you, but this is an all ages panel.
Te diría, pero eso es un panel para todo público.
No, it was about 10 years ago. I had a wolf character, black and red, of course, because edgy teen, you know.
Hace 10 años más o menos tenía un personaje lobo que era negro y rojo porque pues así, adolescente todo malote.
And by the time I figured out I wanted to do entertainment, whether it was YouTube or now that I play in a band and I get to go on stage with this guy sometimes, I was like, you know, red and black just isn't my thing anymore. It didn't represent who I was. And I was like, I want to be a fox, but not just any fox, not a red fox or a blue fox. I want to be a green fox. I hadn't seen one before. And he was born. I sat down with a copy of Photoshop and a generic piece of line art. 2 hours later, that's what you get.
Entonces después cuando me empecé a dedicar a cuestiones de entretenimiento, a trabajar con ellos, a aparecer con ellos en los conciertos y todo, me puse a pensar que el rojo y el negro tal vez no eran lo que iba a estar mejor conmigo. Entonces dije, quiero ser un zorro, pero no quiero ser un zorro rojo, no quiero ser un zorro gris, quiero ser un zorro verde con azul. Entonces me fui a buscar en internet un poco de line art, me puse a trabajar 2 horas con Paint y después allá tenía mi personaje.
What about you, Al? Why'd you choose black?
Did I?
Yeah. You got between 5 and 8 A's, right?
No.
I want to see your score sheet. I think you cheated.
Yeah, what's your score sheet?
I don't, the dog ate it. ¿Dónde está el dog?
Oh, no, we're doing this.
Don't touch it, you'll break it.
Okay, Al. Don't cheat.
I can help. Wait. Oh, it doesn't.
A, B, B.
A.
What was this one? A,
That was 5 A's, wasn't it?
That was 4 and 4.
That was 5.
So you're half fox.
So Al, tell me, what's it like to be half fox?
It feels weird. Perhaps I should start getting also other colors. Because I see everyone, except Fox, has shiny colors.
We can change that.
Oh my, transformation test?
I got a pack of Sharpies upstairs. Let's go. You know, we did say you could have sparkle foxes. You've sort of sparkle dogs, right?
Son como perritos de brillos.
You know, some glitter, some paint, maybe some glue.
Algo de brillitos, algo de pegamento, de pintura.
Oh, and wings. We gotta give him wings.
Ah, y también alitas también. Se les puede dar.
Would you like to have wings, Fox?
¿Te gustaría tener alas, Fox?
We have an album dedicated to it. It's called Spread Thy
Un álbum dedicado a
Ah.
Before I get myself in trouble, next question.
Antes de meter los problemas, la siguiente pregunta, por favor.
I just want to give a shout out to Red Shirt Guy.
Quiero que, por favor, quiero que le agradezcamos al chico de rojo por allá por andar pasando los micrófonos y todo. Muchas gracias.
Majira. Hey, dear. I was wondering if you could do the whip.
Give me a little extra. Just so you guys know, we are live streaming this entire
Solo para que
entire
sepan,
panel.
todo este evento ha sido transmitido en vivo en internet.
Absolutely. That's why he's doing it.
De hecho, por eso es que lo está haciendo.
Okay, so one question, Majira. You can only pick one. Which one is your favorite dad? Fox and Moore or Pastor Bailey?
Alright, so I feel like I have to choose Fox because he's here. Can you?
I guess I'm just invisible back here.
Pepper, come here.
Pepe, súbete.
Come on.
Okay, Fox's ears are now closed. Hi, Dad. Yeah, we're doing fine.
No.
Yeah, for Pepper. Oh, you're great. You're great.
I had to cover your ears because he totally and honestly said he loves you more than that.
Por ver, él estaba diciendo que te ama a ti más que el pimiento, el coyote de pimienta.
Yeah, red shirt guy. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for all of you. You included. Yeah, you. I would like to ask you just to break it a little bit of the. What is the most random fact that you can actually tell to everybody?
The most random fact?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, I gotta keep this PG.
Something that you usually don't share like in a regular call.
Al, you go first. I gotta think about this.
I also have to think.
You gotta think about this.
Okay, I guess for me, like when I was younger, I used to swim all the time, and I was so good, I almost became actually an Olympic swimmer rather than a musician. So.
Un dato
And then-
es que